is your girl Melody Almay, and welcome back to another banger, baby! And I'm so excited to make this video. Y'all been asking a lot of good questions on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at 2_ Melody Almay. I put in a question box on my Instagram letting y'all know this is going to be the last time that I address any type of doll questions, because I feel like I answered every single question you guys could think about or ask on this channel. I know you guys been asking me to make a video with my craft sisters, and I'm thinking about doing that, but I don't know when. Y'all have to talk to them. They're not really willing to talk as much as I am, but y'all know I got y'all. I'm gonna answer every single question that you guys ask on my Instagram, and it is quite a lot of questions, as y'all can see, and it just keeps going. But I will be answering every last one of the questions that I've never answered on here, and giving you guys stories that y'all never heard of, okay? Because me myself, I don't like to repeat myself, or I don't like to hear the same thing over and over and over again. So I'm gonna give you guys brand new stuff, never before seen content, like literally, y'all. This is gonna be an interesting one. And also I will be showing you guys my catch-on that I never gave a tutorial on, which is actually my favorite catch-on in this video. So if you guys like this video, make sure you guys go smash that subscribe button, because we are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Go smash that notification bell so you know whenever I make a new post. Comment below and let me know what you guys think about this video. If you guys have any questions that I didn't answer in this video, make sure y'all let me know, because I try to give you guys good quality content. So here it is. Make sure you also subscribe to my premium channel, because I have really good exclusive content that nobody can see but you. So go join my members only channel on YouTube, and let's get into this video. Okay, you guys, so I have the questions right here, and as y'all can see, it's a lot of questions, y'all. So I'm not gonna go in any type of order. I'm just going to try to answer them one by one and give you guys my honest opinion. So the first question is by Fondest, and it says, not sure if this is doll related, but how did you feel about the dance book? So y'all, thank you, Vanya. I'm glad you asked this, because I have not addressed this, y'all. I did not read the book, okay? I don't know what's in the book because I did not read it. Y'all been mixing around my words about what I said, and what I did say is the things that I've heard about in the book so far was true, and that was, and honestly, I don't even know what I heard right now. That was a while ago. I take it back, y'all. I take it back. The things that I heard in the book is not true, because you know why? I didn't read the book. I don't know what's in the book. And I'm not gonna read the book, because I already know what happened on the team. I already know the truth. So I don't need to read the book. As long as it didn't have my name in it, I don't care. I have no ill will towards Gabby. I wish her the very best as an actress, whatever she wants to be in life. I didn't read the book, and I don't care about the book. Does that make sense? Okay, so the next question was, who was my big sis? So funny story, if you guys don't know, when you're a crab, you have a older doll sister who basically works as your mentor while you are a crab. Of course, the captain mentors all of her crabs, so she assigns another person on the team for each one of her crabs. And my person was Danielle Stamper, y'all. Danielle Stamper was my big sis on the team, my crab year. And it was interesting because I'm not even gonna lie, she really did help me as a crab. Like, when I couldn't come to my captain, I did go to Danielle's room, and I had her help me with catch-ons, and she helped me, y'all. So I really appreciate Danielle for that. I really fuck with her for that, because I remember I was feeling so down and out about messing up my first game. I texted Kayla and I said, Kayla, can I come over? And she was like, practice with your crab sisters. And I wanted to give my crab sisters a break, y'all. Baby, my crab sisters was worn the hell out working with me. So I was just like, let me hit up my big sister, Danielle. And I went to her apartment, and she really helped me break down the catch-ons. And I'll never forget that. I remember I was like, can I stay over here? And she was like, girl, go practice with your crab sisters. I wanna hang out. But I fuck with Danny for that. She was my big sis. Even though she did tell on me a few times to my captain over some petty stuff. Like, I remember I texted her and asked her, can I borrow one of her headbands? The sparkly headbands that we wear for the game. Can I borrow her headband? She said, yeah, gave me the headband. But then she told Kayla that I asked her for her headband. And then Kayla was like, why didn't you have your own headband? You know, like petty stuff like that. She told on me. I didn't slide, but it is what it is. She was a good big sister, I would say. Okay, so the next question is, what are 5 of my favorite uniforms? So thank you VB_Adri for this question. So my number one, as y'all know, I like traditional, and this is the old school 90s traditional, which is the high V cut. Woo! French cut. I love it. That's my favorite. And then the next one I would say turquoise, blue turquoise. I'll pop in a picture right here. I love that. High V, any uniform that's high V cut is my favorite. I really like Jaguar. When you're rolling with Jaguar, it really makes you feel like a Jaguar. You know, when it's back, it just breaks. I feel like Michelle when I said that.
A Black Panther. And I like when they walk, their backs go like that. Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. I love Jaguar. I never wore this, but I love blue feathers. I've always wanted to wear blue feathers, but we never had enough uniforms to wear blue feathers. We was literally this close to wearing blue feathers, and we were missing one uniform. I was so mad. My 5th uniform that I really like is Bayou Classic 2012. It's like the yellowish one. I love that one. I love how it fits on your body. Y'all know I just love a good French cut. I just love those uniforms to death. As y'all know, we wear the same uniforms that previous dolls wore. And I saw in Squad Buddy that y'all talking about I don't wash my uniform. I never said that I don't wash my uniforms. Who talking about me? Who saying I'm dirty? Cause I ain't never said that. I didn't say that I didn't wash it. I said I hand wash my uniforms. I would be disgusted if I ever got a uniform that wasn't washed from the girl who did a whole game before me. Don't do me. Don't do me. All right, so the next question was from Magadalax. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but was it hard to change from the way your high school dance style was to the doll style? Yes, y'all already know that it was very hard for me to change from high school to doll style because I never even saw him majorettes growing up until I was already a freshman in college. So it was a huge adjustment for me just to even learn the style. It took me all my crab years, y'all already know. All right, the next question is from William Wright 21, and he said, did y'all get along fine with Mr. Hamer? Y'all, funny story, I love Mr. Hamer. Mr. Hamer really is the reason why I really am on the team, to be honest. I know Mr. Hamer picked me and not Datara. I feel like Datara is the one who didn't call my number, and then Mr. Hamer was like, what? And Datara was like, hold on, bitch, come back here. Cause I have a feeling that Datara never wanted me on the team. It was Mr. Hamer. So I fuck with Mr. Hamer the long way, y'all. When I say he really put a fire on my booty when I was a crab, let me tell y'all a quick story. So this was after my first game, and I felt like I was literally, because I felt like everybody was talking about me. I could never do right. My crab sisters was tired of me. My captain was tired of me. Everybody was just tired of me. I was even tired of me. I was like, damn, I just can't do right. And this was after my first game. I remember I fell in everything. Mr. Hamer never comes in the doll room to talk to us, like, ever. And I remember he came into the doll room just to talk to me and say, I heard you dance like a white girl. Y'all, my stomach dropped to my ass. I didn't even know Mr. Hamer looked at the dolls. I thought he was out there leading the band. I didn't even know he was even looking at the crabs. So for him to take the time to come to the doll room, which he doesn't do, and tell me just to say I look like a white girl, y'all, immediately I just start crying right there. He literally said that and just walked out the room. Immediately I cried, and Kayla was like, nope, no tears in the doll room, take it to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom and I cried, and I came back when we got back to dancing. And you know what? It's okay, because that really put a fire under my booty to get better. And that's exactly what I did, was get better so I would never hear him say that I danced like a white girl again. And it wasn't even the fact that I danced like a white girl, okay, y'all? I was just nervous. I was really just scared of my captain. I was scared to mess up, which made me mess up even more. So it was a mess, y'all. But yes, I did get along fine with Mr. Hamer. Literally the best band director ever. Funny story, and I'm just gonna leave it here. I did not know once Mr. Hamer left that band hall, that was gonna be the end of 15. Did not know that, y'all. So the next question is by William Wright again, and he said, do you and the rest of 15 talk regularly? Yes, we do, actually. And I honestly just started up our group message back in Instagram, and I told them that we should start sending like little funny videos and stuff we see on social media into the group message, just so we can start interacting together, because those are really my lifelong sisters. Even though we're literally in different parts of the United States right now, if we get back together, it's like no time has ever passed. We're just as tight as ever. Okay, so the next question is by MB Taylor _, and she said, what advice would you give the current or future Tails? And I'm so glad you asked this question, because I addressed this in my previous video. If you guys haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it. As Tail, you just have to be extra. Go outside of the box. Think about something that nobody has ever done. And I remember when I was doing Tail Trials in 2017, Megan Callier, she wrote that on my paper in 2017, was do something that nobody has ever seen before. And I really took that and ran with it. I've studied Stacey Jackson Jackson and I studied Leger. There's really not a lot of tail dolls to study, but those were the ones that really stood out. Even though they were great, I know that I want to set myself apart from them and make my own name as a dancing doll tail. There's really no way of explaining it besides be your true authentic self and really think outside of the box as a tail and be extra. Even if you think that it's too extra, go even more, go even crazier. Break that back and hold that leg up until you can't hold it up no more. Even when you feel like you can't hold it up no more, hold it up higher and don't let it drop until it's the right time. Listen to the music as a tail and also communicate with the captain so you know when the music ends. So in case you have an opportunity to get in that pocket, you're there. Okay, so the next question was by MD Taylor again, and she said, can you show us the proper way to do doll hands? This was a funny question because I know a lot of y'all been asking, what are doll hands? Y'all know whenever you see a Barbie doll in the little case, hi, I'm Barbie, you know, like the little wave. Let me tell you guys, so these are doll hands. So as you guys can see, you put out your hand like this, close your fingers together, cup them like this, and then literally put them slightly to the side. Not all the way to this 90-degree angle, but slightly to the side. And that's your doll hand. Really gentle, pretty hands. And when I say pretty hands, and I said this in my majorette video, it's when you kind of put more emphasis in your middle finger than the rest of your fingers. Those are pretty doll hands. So you kind of just press, 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 and give, and give. Okay, so the next question is very, very messy, and it's by Pedro _ 2005 2 underscores. And he said, one thing I hate about being a doll. There's not a lot of things that I hate about being a doll because I loved being a doll. Every aspect of it was amazing, but one thing that I did hate was that I could not really show my true authentic self because it was just too raw and it would have got me in a lot of trouble. There's a lot of cute pictures that I never posted. There's a lot of things that I couldn't do, places I couldn't go because I had a sacrifice because I was a doll. It really did pay off. With every situation is gonna have a con, and if your con is you can't do everything, you gotta make some sacrifices to be in a better position and honestly turn into a pro. But that's one thing that really irritated me while I was a doll because I was Miss Social Media Marketer, okay, baby? I wanted to post everything on social media, but it made me also learn that not everything is to be shared with the world. Some things you just keep to yourself. Some things are just exclusive for the people who are around, and I get that now that I had to learn it the hard way. Okay, so the next question is by I Wear My Tiara. She says, favorite crab class since yours? Ooh, this one is easy, y'all. My favorite crab class is definitely 17. Thunder and Lightning, okay? Miss Jada and Kaylin were getting it. I'm sorry. They're my favorite, and they gave the most doll out of all of the crab classes after mine, I feel. They literally blended so well with the team. You couldn't even tell that they were crabs. They were so strong in their crab year. They already had majorette experience prior to being a doll, so they were ready. 17 is definitely my favorite crab class after 15. The next question is by the same girl, I Wear My Tiara. She said, why do you all point at the end of the game? She's talking about when we do this, and it's just for tradition, you guys. It's just always been done. That's just the way of us touching the sky or the field or just ending the game. That's just tradition. Okay, so the next question is by my girl, Danny Fennell. Girl, shout out to you, by the way, for sending me those products. But you asked, could you see yourself as a sponsor? If not, who would you love to see as a sponsor? So to answer the first question, I can never say never, but not in this era of my life. Maybe later on when I get some more dance experience and live my life first. I gotta make this money, y'all. Sponsors don't get paid enough for me. I don't even think they do get paid. I'm not sure, but I don't think that they get paid enough. So as of right now, being a coach or a sponsor is not the main goal right now. And to answer the second part of your question, who would I love to see as a sponsor, is definitely the current sponsor, which is Tracy Prince. I think she is the perfect woman for this job. She's already showing y'all what a good sponsor is supposed to do. Okay, so my next question was by Aesthetically JP, and he said, Mel, if this is the last chance, stop playing and tell us the real tea on why 15 is so hated. Baby, I wish I can tell you. I have no idea why 15 was so hated, and I'm not even the person to sit here and wonder why people hate me. I live my life, my craft sisters live their life. Everything happens for a reason and happened for the better, honestly. So I couldn't tell you, but I can tell you everything happens for a reason. And I'm happy with the outcome, honestly. Okay, so the next question is what y'all been asking me. And this is asked by HBCU Things with a Z. And they said, how do you dolls really feel about Kalia going to dance for Stingettes? And I told you guys, me personally, I do not care. I feel like wherever she wants to dance, girl, dance your heart out. Whether it's Stingettes, Fondest or any type of HBCU dance team, as long as you're doing what you love doing and you feel like you're exactly where you're supposed to be, why should I care about it? Like, why should I have an opinion about it? As long as she hasn't said anything disrespectful about the organization, I have nothing to say bad about Kalia. I don't know her on a personal level. I just know that a lot of people have been saying that her personality kind of matches mine as far as the don't give a fuck attitude. And I did see that in the Why Not Us. And I do like that about her. So even though I do not know her on a personal level, I respect that as a woman, she knows exactly where she wants to be. Y'all just have to respect her decision. And from the videos that I did see from what she had, baby, she looks great. She blends very well with the stingette. So as long as she has a style, she looks good, she's happy, then I don't have any problem with her being a stingette. Okay, so the next question is by Jonah M. Gilmore. And he said, what was the feeling like to be turned away knowing you worked so hard to be there? Y'all, I was devastated. I'm not gonna lie, I was devastated. Literally, I cried for maybe a week. I couldn't believe it, really. Whenever people talk to me about it, all I did was cry. And I'm not even gonna cry, y'all. Like, I remember I was working at the hotel down the street from Southern. I used to work at Microtel as a front desk agent. And my boss asked me something not even related to dolls. And I remember I cried like a baby in front of her and she sent me home, y'all. I was really that bad. Like, I was really sad because dolls was such a huge part of my life. So I knew it was gonna be very different. But God really works in mysterious ways because I could not see myself being on that team looking back, and everything that I had to deal with, I'm glad I did not have to deal with it. And I was actually able to be a freaking student for the first time ever, which I never experienced because, like I said, I had to make a lot of sacrifices being a doll and make sure that my grades are still good. I'm gonna tell y'all a little tidbit of my last tryout practice. So this is how I looked before and this is how I looked after, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I literally gave it my all. Me and my craft sisters, as you guys can see, we were happy. We were so excited because it was our last trial. We gave it our all. We just knew it. We was gonna end together and it didn't happen like it was supposed to, but everything works the way it's supposed to work out. I feel like I left a really good, strong legacy with the dolls as well as my craft sisters. So we did exactly what needed to be done while we were on the team, and it was time for us to move on to bigger and better things, and that's exactly what we did. So the next question is by my fellow band member, Mr. KK Coolin Mose. I think that's how you pronounce his name, y'all. This my friend. He's also a fellow juke. So shout out to you, juke fam. What was your inspiration for the bang? Not the bang. The bang. Not the bang. I don't even know how that song goes. But y'all, I was cute. The inspiration behind the bang was definitely Miss Stacy Jackson, y'all. I really love Stacy whenever she had the short haircut, and she had the bangs over her eyes when she had a short haircut, and I didn't want to cut my hair because my hair was actually long then, believe it or not. I decided to cut my bangs, and that was like the second time in life that I've ever cut my bangs. The first time I was real young and I didn't even ask to get my bangs cut. My mama literally told the hairstylist to give me bangs. I remember all night I was crying in the mirror trying to pull the bangs down, hoping that they'll get longer and grow, just crying, snotting, just everything. I hated the damn bangs, but look at me getting the whole bang and actually loving it when I was a doll. So that was the inspiration behind that and like a little backstory. But yeah, Stacy Jackson was my inspiration for everything. Okay, so the next question is by Divinely Him, and he said, what is a big difference between KP and Stamper that really define the team? So I feel like this is a really good question because KP and Danielle Stamper were like two different eras, light and day. KP was more of a soft, traditional doll style era where it's just milky natural doll, and Danielle gave more of that shock, more so modernized the style, as far as KP went more of a traditional type of way. I really like the fact that Danielle did change up the strut. She incorporated catch-ons that you guys would not expect us to do. So I really like both of the styles, but that was the difference for me. It took us a while for us to adjust, but when we got it, and we were fire. Okay, so the next question is by BN_KB. He said, do you think fans really make dance line drama more than what it is? Y'all already know y'all do, okay? It's like y'all really take something and really run with it. Like y'all really make y'all own narrative. That's why I'm so glad I made this YouTube channel, because y'all will run with it and just make a muck if I let y'all. Like when y'all said that I was the reason why KP was suspended my crab year. That was crazy. Y'all was talking about how Kayla had a stone in shoes. What the hell is stone in shoes? Y'all really take stuff and just run with it. But when it comes to me, I'm gonna always address it. I'm gonna answer one more question because a lot of the questions are really asking the same thing over and over again, or ask questions that I've already answered previously. So the last question that I didn't answer was best memory with my captain, and this was by Amira.Simone8 2_. I have so many good memories with my captain, but I would definitely say the best memory is when we had our sleepovers. Okay, you guys, so as dancing dolls during the season, to have fun, because we're always practicing, working hard and everything, so we have to have time for fun, and even more for the dolls to have fun with us as crabs. So every Halloween we had a tradition where, of course, the dolls dressed up beautiful lingerie and bunny ears, but they literally had us dress up as ninjas. We were ninjas for Halloween, and this wasn't no cute ninjas. Like, we had the full mask on, couldn't even see out the mask. Like, we had to cut even bigger holes so we could see.
Can't see fucking shit out of this thing. Can you see? Not too good. Well, I can't see in this fucking thing.
And we was like, huh, hiya. Even like the year before, I think they were like fruit, like apple and pizza and stupid stuff like that. So it's just so fun because we go out, we have fun, and we come back and we have a sleepover. During this sleepover, it was just so much fun because we just got to know the dolls on a personal level. Like, usually the dolls are just work as our mentors, but never just as hang out, you know, have fun type of party, y'all. We were dancing, having fun, laughing, just making hella memories, and I'll never forget that. And I'm gonna pop in some pictures that we took during the sleepover so y'all can see. I literally opened our old group me from way back in 2015, and I seen these pictures, y'all. It was Taylin sleep with her bonnet on, y'all. I'm not gonna say too much about these. And I think Taylin had sent this picture of Kayla. There's Jordan, me and Alex, y'all. We was just doing stupid stuff, y'all. Like, Alex was poking out her belly. We was just acting crazy, y'all. We just had a really good time, and that's literally one of the best memories I can really say. All right, you guys, so those are the questions that I'm gonna answer. I just wanna let y'all know I did a lot of research before doing this video, just so I can pull up some content that I never talked about. And there was just so many memories, so many pictures, so many stories I want to tell y'all. So I want to tell y'all in this video. I want to first point out this picture right here. When we had the jackets during homecoming, y'all, I was so mad that we weren't able to wear these jackets. Let me tell you guys the backstory behind these homecoming jackets. So this is homecoming 2017, I believe. I guess we were taking too long getting ready, and Mr. Hamer got mad at us, y'all, and he left us. He left us to try to teach us a lesson that we wait for the band, not the band waits for us. So we missed the strutting, and this is Danielle's last strutting. This is the crab's first homecoming. So everybody was crying and like feeling bad, and Tara was trying to tell us to get everything together. We literally just walked to the damn stadium as a team, like, just shitty, y'all. And then not only that, we got to the front gate. The policeman, he was not trying to let us in that game, y'all. Mr. Hamer literally came out of the stands to argue with the policeman to let us inside of the game. And y'all, let me tell y'all, when Mr. Hamer came and tried to cuss that policeman out, it was not good at all. People did not like Mr. Hamer. That really is one of the reasons why people pitted against Mr. Hamer to get him to stop being band director, is because he really went off on a lot of people, including that police officer. It was a whole thing, y'all. So that was a crazy backstory with that. And we probably danced like 2 songs with that jacket on. But yeah, y'all, he didn't let us in the game. We were sad. That goes to my next story, which is my very last band banquet. And here are some pictures of the banquet of the team. Like I said, I did not know this was gonna be my last banquet. This is the first time that I've seen Mr. Hamer really break down and cry in front of everybody, because he knew what was gonna happen. We didn't know. So this was a very emotional day. I'll never forget this day. I can honestly say Mr. Hamer was a really good band director, and I really respect him. No matter what anybody says about Mr. Hamer, nobody can say anything bad about Mr. Hamer in front of me. Shout out to Mr. Hamer, y'all. The next story is the doll room dog. Let me tell y'all about this. So this is my very first dog ever. I really wanted to have a dog. My crab sister Jordan wanted to have a dog, but she wasn't gonna share the responsibilities with me. So I really took over that dog. And at the time I was living in the campus dorms, and they had a strict no pet rule. So it was my bright idea, in order not to get caught, to bring my dog to the doll room during practice. But that didn't work out because the dog pooped everywhere. So I had to move the dog back to my room until we were done with practice. And once we were done with practice, I was so anxious to get back to my puppy, y'all, only to find out that the dang puppy was in doggy jail in the housing office downstairs. I had to pick up the dog from the housing office, and as soon as I opened the door, I just smelled shit. I'm like, damn. And then Miss Green was like, your dog been shitting all over my office. Go go get him. She was like, why you got a dog in here? A long story short, I had to get rid of the dog, and I had given it to Taneria, and I don't even know where she done sold him off to. She done made him an Instagram and everything. He looks like a whole totally different dog from before. So I'm glad that I low-key didn't keep him, because I thought he was gonna stay cute and small like that, but he turned out to be a muscle dog. I guess everything happens for a reason. Okay, so I'm going through these pictures and I'm gonna show you guys what each picture means, okay? So this picture right here, y'all, this means so much to me. I literally forgot all about this until I seen this picture in our group chat. On my way to Baton Rouge for my tryout, I filled out a prayer request card at the airport chapel, and it says to make the dancing dolls of Southern University A&M, and this was dated 5/29/2015, and I had my name written on there twice, baby. Look at God. I'm just gonna leave that there. And the next story I'm gonna tell y'all, when we made the team, we were so excited, y'all. I just got my number called after I thought I didn't make the team, so I'm excited. I just called my mama. I'm on the phone with my mama, and I'm like, Mama, I made the team. In front of all the dolls, and the dolls are looking at me sideways like, bitch, you're not a doll yet. But anyway, I'm on the phone with my mom, and I'm like happy and everything. I'm going into the doll room. The Tara's in the doll room. As soon as the doll room door closed, the Tara's like, lift up your shirts. We just stopped, like literally not only just us. Mind you, Alex had on a whole dress, y'all, so I had to unzip her dress. Thank God she had on a bra, because Tara just walked around and said, half of y'all got back rolls. Y'all not ready for this season. This is before we even started the workout, so of course we're not in the best shape ever. And I just thought that was just so funny, because Tara really shut all that happy shit down. And don't even get me started with Tara and this Yogi Detox tea, y'all. So after we made the team, before crab week, which is our first week of practice, she had sent us a whole workout plan. We had to drink Yogi Detox tea. If you guys don't know or heard about Yogi Detox tea, this is what we had to drink. Y'all, this Yogi Detox tea had a shitting up a storm. The Yogi Detox tea works, y'all. So if y'all trying to lose weight, Yogi works. I literally lost so much weight. I might show y'all some pictures in here, but me and my prep sisters was going back and forth, sending pictures of before and after with us with the tea, just showing just the progress that we made throughout the summer before we started practice. I'm gonna show y'all some of the things on this group message. So first off, Kayla told us to make catch-ons and choreography for the field show, and she never used any of our shit. You know why? They sucked. Like, let me show y'all, for example, this.
7, 8, 1, 2.
What the hell is this?
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Not the 7, 8. Not the bounce. And then look at this. This is what I'm about to put in the field show, y'all.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4.
Nobody was gonna see that foot.
7, 8. Was it? Yeah.
She said, that's it? I said, yeah. No wonder why Kayla didn't use that, y'all. This is just hilarious. I remember when Kayla and Danny got suspended and Connor had to take over. This is what we put in our group message. When Connor made up them counts and we just followed along, somebody said, Connor just making up counts on sight. Yes. Connor was under a lot of pressure, so babe girl just made up the count. I remember her telling me afterwards, because I was a crab, she was like, I'm so glad that you caught that count, Melody. Because Lord knows out of everybody, it was gonna be me who didn't catch it. It was easy enough for us to catch it, thank God. And I had some training by then. I think this is like our 3rd game or something like that. So I had a little bit more practice before then so I could catch it. I'm gonna kind of go through these videos right here. When we first made the team, we got a hotel and we practiced catch-ons again and again and again and again and again and again and again, over and over and over, different catch-ons, and we just recorded each other. And it literally was like a 360 from how we do catch-ons now. I'm gonna play some videos. I know my craft sisters are gonna kill me for showing this, but it is what it is. This is old footage. Y'all don't dance like this anymore, so they shouldn't be that mad. I remember my mom had booked a room in that same hotel room where we were practicing, and I literally felt like I couldn't even lift my legs. I was so sore. Like my whole body was just sore. I remember my mom ran me a bath. It's not like she's like, all right, baby, we gonna go home tomorrow. It's not like she told me we gonna quit. She said, get in the bath, soak it up so you can be refreshed for tomorrow. My mom always supported me in everything I did, and even though it was hard, she still told me to keep going until I completed my goals. So shout out to you, Mom. And y'all, here are a few memes that we sent in the group message. I think Taylor sent this, but it said, when you think you did it right, then show it to Kayla. At least you tried. Because y'all, when I tell y'all, Kayla did not accept anything that we made up our whole crab year. None of it. And y'all, the band was always asking for money. We posted this. Please help. Need fit for the classic. Anything helps. I'm so glad that Southern finally got the coins now for the band and the dolls. Because because Lord knows we needed it. And this is so legendary, y'all. It's rather we drove in my car, which is a broke down Mazda that I forgot to pour oil in and eventually blew up the engine, or Jay's yellow buggy. And we would always go to McDonald's and get the caramel frap. Like, this is the staple drink for 15 crab class. Kaylin has sent in our group message just recently that she had ordered a frap, and it's like she could taste 15 on her tongue. We always got it in that frap pit every time after practice. This picture was from our crab year as well. We got Kayla some pork rinds. Her country self loved the pork rinds, the hot stuff. And she even got us eating the stuff too. Well, me personally, I didn't know pork rinds, like fried pork skins, could be so delicious. Here are some funny pictures of us dancing on the field. Let's just start with this. What was going on right here? We got Danny, she's just cheesed out. I think that's Kayla. She looked like she's doing this. Danielle and Jordan, like, it's just pure chaos. I don't know how they caught this picture, but the field show looks so good. I just don't know how. The math isn't mathing. Here go Jordan going so hard in the rain, y'all. This was hilarious. Baby girl was getting it, okay? She's gonna get it one way or another. And we actually had a really good time dancing in the rain this game. Look at Alex. She's gonna hate me for that one. Okay, Alex. And then what is going on right here? Like, I look like a munchkin. Like, I feel like I look like a midget. Like, my head looks huge and my body looks small and my body just look crazy. Y'all, what was I doing? What catch-on was that? Y'all, we would just send random stuff in the group message. Like, what is this? Child hideous. Oh no, what the fuck? Girl, bye. In my New Orleans accent. We just had the best times as crabs. And I don't think that me and my crab sisters are even gonna tell this story. So I'm just gonna tell it on here. There was a game that we call the pink game. It was an away game. It was a hot game. We were supposed to wear pink gloves to raise breast cancer awareness. So I don't know what crossed our minds. Instead of buying pink gloves, we decided to dye our white gloves pink. Fail, y'all. Long story short, by the end of the game, everybody's hands was dyed pink literally for like a week. Our nails, our everything was just pink. Kayla did not like that we did that. Y'all, it's just so many stories. I can just go on and on. Like, for instance, in 17, when Mr. Hamer kicked Danny off the team on her birthday as a joke. It was so crazy because he didn't even tell any of us that he was doing it, like, as a joke. She was crying, her crabs was crying, we damn near was crying. And then Mr. Hamer was like, just kidding, happy birthday. Like, who does that for somebody's birthday? It was funny for us, not really for Danny. And to clear it up, I'll be seeing y'all what y'all be saying in squad buddies. Like I said, dolls don't steal uniforms. We earn the uniforms and we wore the uniforms that belong to us. So if it belonged to us and has our name on it, it's ours. And we worked hard for that uniform. So I really just don't appreciate the comments that saying that I stole gold Beyonce, because I've always had gold Beyonce. Literally, y'all know a lot of dolls do keep their uniforms that rightfully belong to them. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to show you guys a quick tutorial of my favorite catch-on, because I was asked what was my favorite catch-on that I made up. And if you guys haven't watched my other video where I did the tutorial of all the catch-ons that I made up, make sure you guys go check it out right here. But I'm gonna give you guys a quick tutorial and show you guys my favorite catch-on. So here we go. Okay, you guys, so this is my catch-on that I'm gonna be teaching, and I know you guys like this catch-on. So let's go ahead and start from 1. So as you guys know, we're in attention. With your left leg forward, you go 1. And your hand isn't like a jazz spread out hand. It comes down to your knee. 1, and you're kind of going down. Your hand is on your hip for the other one. It goes 1. When your hand goes down, the same hand that goes down goes over and your hand flicks it off. 2, and your head goes with that arm too as well. And also your leg steps out 2. So it goes 1, 2. So your hips go back in to go around 3, 4. So it's 1, step out 2, put your leg in 3. Your hips go to the left to turn you around 3, and then it goes to the right to turn you forward 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So for 4, your right hand grabs and your left hand is on your head and it goes around. And then from here you step, and 5, your hands are coming up to come to your head. 6, right, left, sit. Your hips go with your arm, so it's left hip with your right arm and then left arm with your right hip, and it goes together. Head, head. Your head is kind of like going forward like this. It's not no, but it's like a little figure 8. Like, do your head like an infinity sign. That's the way your head goes. So it goes right, left, and 8. It's like you're looking back at it as well. You feel me? It's like this. You brushing your thigh and you're looking back at it. So 1, 2, 3,
4 and 5. Your head is going around. 6. Then it goes right, left, up. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, y'all, let's try it with some music. Comment below and let me know how y'all like this. And I will end it like that. So you guys go smash that subscribe button if you like this video, and let's try this together.
These things